Samuel Kujo-Brace has the latest from the NDC headquarters. Brace, what can you report?
Just a moment ago, the national chairman of the National Democratic Congress, the NDC, Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo, filed his nomination to contest as chairman of the party again. Now, he has brought to the fore what he has done for the party as a chairman, the sort of things his leadership has done to ensure that the party is put on a footing that will help it recapture power in 2024. He says he's the best man to lead the party again because under his leadership, they've been able to train 40,000 plus polling station executives that will help the party monitor the election 2024 well. He says that they've put in place measures to train more than 80,000 people to help in monitoring this exercise. But his election, his filing, the nomination that he came to file today was graced with a lot of people, party members, party executives from various constituencies across the length and breadth of the country who had come to help him. Let's try to speak to some people to really understand what they do make of his chances going against the general secretary of the party, Koku Dela. Here is from the Tema constituency, Tema West constituency. He's been supporting this man. Now, what do you see in him that people like General Asedu Nketia do not see, that makes you feel that he is the right man to lead your party going into 2024?
Thank you very much. At this point in time, the nation as a whole and the National Democratic Congress as a party, we need a chairman that is civil, a chairman that is decorum, and a chairman that is respected across beyond the parties. So as we speak now, our best bet is Honorable Chairman Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo. We can't do away with him because he has been around for some time, and you heard him saying, he has already outlined policies that are feasible, policies that are doable, and policies that are tenable in gearing towards 2024 general election. Thank you very much.
But General Asedu Nketia has also been around for some time. You still feel that Ofosu-Ampofo beat him in all aspects?
As I said, elections, we don't conduct elections on the radio stations. We don't conduct elections in the public by vilifying your other contendants. And we are saying that we need a party or a chairman that is decorum, a chairman that is civil, and a chairman above all that is transparency, that is that is transparent to all. That is what we need at this point in time. That is what we are saying. That retaining Chairman Ofosu-Ampofo is our best bet at this point in time, gearing towards 2024 general election.
All right, thank you very much. Now let's try and speak to Honorable Kojo Edua-Sare. He's Director for Special Duties at the NDC, a former MP for Adenta. He's also been here supporting Samuel Ofosu-Ampofo. What do you see in him that you think is superior to other candidates that are running for this chairmanship race?
Well, I think he's been around for the best part of 30 years, starting from the days when he was a party officer at the Fantiakwa constituency. Rose to become the district chief executive, I think, at age 27, and all through to become the national organizer for 3 terms. And later became the elections director before becoming the chairman. This is someone who has institutional memory of the party, who has worked with various leaders, various chairmen from the very beginning. So this is an experienced personality, someone who understands the NDC psyche from day one and knows when to go and when to stop. And for me, the best part of it is when I had to work with him during the 2020 elections. I was here in this office working with him for the best part of 3 months. That is from October, November, and December when the election was held and beyond. I worked closely with him because he delegated a number of his duties for me to handle.
But if you have a general that has led you to battle and lost, why not change him?
I don't understand what you mean by that. If that logic is something we can take, then probably some of those who want to contest shouldn't even come in at all, because the term general, as you preferred to use, was their title rather. So I think that you don't win all battles because circumstances differ. And everybody in this country knows that, but for the militancy attitude that the government arrogated onto itself, using the military to cajole Electoral Commission and their staff and manipulating all manner of Electoral Commission staff, and we ended up even losing 8 human beings as a result of indiscriminate shooting by reckless military people. We would have won that election. We went to court. We thought we won by our books, and we had a court that thought otherwise.
But because you couldn't provide the evidence needed.
The court chose to write its own theory for the verdict, and they chose to give that verdict. What I saw was not law.
But we all watched it. They asked you for evidence, and those weren't provided.
We took issues to court. We took the issues to court. The court chose to sidestep our issues and brought up their own issues and gave verdict on them. So for me, I didn't see justice. Do you understand? Because why on earth would an electoral commissioner, who is a returning officer, who is supposed to answer questions as to what results she had to churn out and by what means that result was churned out, they found a way to dribble all of us and got her out from the box. Is that justice? I didn't see justice. So please, as for that, throw it somewhere. So we believe as a political party that we won that election, and they twisted our arms using state apparatus, including the whatever, to and for some of us, we believe karma, they say, is a bitch.
Okay. Will you be surprised if Chairman Ofosu Ampofo loses this race?
It's not a possibility, because we are going to, the delegates, as I know them, they reward loyalty, they reward hard work, they reward, of course, you see, like I said, I worked with chairman. On 3-4 days before elections, I had to distribute money to various chairmen across the regions. I had to mobilize pickups. You ask yourself, where were some of those competitors at the time when the war was in its whatever? They were nowhere to be found. This office, this is the party's head office. You can do your own checks and find out who deserves this seat.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. So that's Honorable Edua Sare there. And now the chairman says, as I told you earlier, he is the best person to lead this party. We look forward to see how this race will go in December. But earlier, before him, as Elvis Efriye-Ankra was here to file his nomination to run as General Secretary of this party, he also put forth his achievement rising through the party from polling station to being an executive, being a minister, and being in charge of the party's elections in 2000, in 2008, and then in 2012. A very interesting contest that we will all be looking forward to in December. So from us here at the NDC headquarters at Accra, over to you, Blessed.